What up, tubers? Welcome back after a long hiatus to more draft here in Arena. We passed some sets, some good, some bad, um, but we are back, and hopefully we can be a little more consistent with our content. So, having that, having said that, let's head into some draft. The new set, Secrets of Strixhaven, looks awesome. So let's jump to Pack One and Pick One and pick up where we left off. All right. Our two rares actually. We got a Slumber Truge. It's the 4 mana 6/6, or you can display it earlier as a 6/6, but it enters stabbed with stun counters. Solid, but I'm leaning towards the Academic. Hardened Academic is a lore hole card. Flying Haste. You can discard card to your lifelink, and when you do the lore horde thing, that's exiling cards from your graveyard. You can put a counter on any creature. Pretty solid. Other solid picks here. Ennis I do like. Wander Off, the Educator, the Newt. Pretty solid ones, but let's take the rare here and see where this takes us. All right. All right, we get past Schiller's Edict. It's a card from the spells special guest list. Pretty solid removal with various modes. We get past a rare with Inverta Wise Extrapolator. A pretty solid card. Increment is a card that your creature grows when you cast a spell that's bigger than any of its power or toughness, and she can of course be a mana sink like late in the game, add mana and etc. Are good cards to note here. Kind of weak pack after that. I like the Tidal Mage and the Paradox thing solid, but let's keep open mind, open draft, and take Berta and see what we get past. We get past Stock would be I guess a decent follow-up to the Berta. Not much on lore hold per se. Stress Drain is pretty solid removal. Tam would be also nice follow-up to Berta. I'll lean towards Stock Up. I think it's solid. Essence Cutter is also solid. We have solid green cards. But let's take the Stock Up. I think it's pretty strong. Spell makes our Berta grow. Pretty solid. Another special guest card on Veil of Summer. We have an Orisa, which is solid. It's like a 5 mana 2/2, but it costs 3 less depending on the toughness of the creature, which Berta already has a bunch of toughness. Also, Pest Brute Slot's pretty solid creature. Other than that, a couple of white and rare cards here, and a white card. But I think we're between these two. I think I'm leaning towards the Orisa. We already have a creature with high toughness. Feels like a decent follow-up for that. All right. Okay. Seems that our colors may be open. Paradox is pretty solid. It's a 3/3 reach, enters. You look at the top 5 cards, and you can reveal a land or an X spell. We don't have any X spells yet, but it's a solid pickup anyway. Now there's another picks that could be solid also. Robo I kind of like a little bit. The Virtuoso is kind of like a Stunner with Prowess. And Procrastinate is also like a pseudo removal, putting a bunch of stun counters on creatures. And the new too. Okay, we're getting past a bunch of Simic, so let's see if we can follow that road. I think we're taking just a good card from every pack at this point. Essence card is pretty solid here. Solid is good for the blue and red. Archetype. Fractalize is also solid. And Simon Experiment too. But let's pick the Answer Scatter. We need some early. So far we're not playing this academic, so we need some early interaction. I think it's solid. So let's take that. Giant Growth. Okay, we get still being past more Simic cards. Have a Term of Expanse would be a good pick. The Biomancer is a solid 2-drop too. 2/2 first strike for 2, not bad. Not in our colors. Okay, let's just, I guess, cut the Simic. Pick your poison. Not excited about any of these cards, so we can speculate by taking the dual land here, I feel. I think Oracle Restoration is a little more of a Weird Room card that cares about life gain. So I think it's okay to speculate on a Iset land. Okay, this is a 2-drop here. With Increment. I think it's not terrible. Another of the Terrafractals. Which wouldn't be terrible. But let's take the early play. Embrace the Paradox. Wow. Seeing this card late is kind of insane. Yeah, that's the best card here. I don't think these are bad cards. It's more like a filler plus. But yeah. Second, Brace the Paradox or a 2-drop. Let's get a 2-drop. So we don't die to, aggressive decks, which in this format there definitely are. I mean, we start playing a bunch of colors, the arcade could be good. So let's take that. Yeah, and that's just a solid play. It's not the greatest deck for it, but okay. Pack 2, pick 1. What do we have here? Another Embrace the Paradox in Simic colors. Not a lot of green, sadly, but a bunch of blue. I mean, we already took a red land, so we maybe could speculate and take the Critique here. It's an X damage spell. We have some cards that care about the X damage. We have some other solid picks here. The Betrayal and another Orisa. But I'm going to take the Critique. And maybe if we get some more fixing, we can splash it. Not losing on a ton, honestly. I don't think it's a great pack for us, other than the Vanishing Betrayal mostly, and maybe the Orisa. But yeah, let's take the Critique. See if we can splash that. Oh boy, the Stallion now. Bunch of Iset coming this way. It's interesting. How married are we to or green? We have a Pterodactyl, the Paradox, Paradox Surveyor, and the Biomancer, and the Bird. So yeah, we have quite a bunch of green. But I feel like this is telling me solid card. I mean, maybe it's open. So let's try to see here. These are our green cards that we will be giving up if we move into ESET. Set is solid. It's a 2/4 that enters and just draws a bunch of cards, discard a bunch of cards. Brain freeze would be funny. Other than that, here we have the Visionary Dance for ESET. Yeah, let's take the rare. I do like the Museum Encouragement too. Okay, let's take the ESET card. Let's see. Another Orisa. Ooh, Assist is insane. But Spell Pierce, Expressive Fire Dancer. Well, we have a land too here, which is not bad if we wanna like go 3 colors or like a splash. Yeah, let's take the land. Let's take the land here. Maybe we can splash. I mean, one of those colors. Another 2-drop. Another Virtuoso. I guess the 2-drop is fine. Not a fan of this guy. Keep taking the blue. Also have a nice. Actually, maybe we could take this. It fills our curve if we are green, which we haven't decided yet. Another Embrace the Paradox. Another Essence card is fine. Flow State is pretty solid too. Okay, let's take Flow State. Quandrix Charm. Okay, I guess we're splashing red, right? Hopefully we can get some more fixing. Is that or the Betrayal? Or even the Creature? Let's take that. Alright. Another Pterodactyl. Okay, let's decide actually now that we're gonna splash the red. I think. I feel like Simic is a little more open than Brush Off. Okay, not much in this pack. Let's take the 5 mana here. Okay. Guess we're just splashing red. So let's try to get. Ooh, this guy is insane. We do have a Simic card here, but the tie color is pretty solid. So let's start to organize this. Flow State. Let's do up. Quandrix Charm, Critique. There are fractals. Alright, let's take the tie color. Right. Yeah. Hopefully we will one of those Simic cards. Also, okay, have a bunch of spells. Ooh, a good 3-drop here. in our colors. Yeah, passing the Fractal Tender is also solid, but this guy is, I think, is a bomb. So let's take that. A little more fixing for red would be great. To play the Stallion, to play the Critique. Okay, what do we have here? Okay, we had the fixing. We should take the fixing, so we're okay with playing our red cards. A little more of early interaction, maybe another Essence Scatter, maybe some ramp. The first year is fine. Run behind is not bad either, but I think given the amount of big spells we have here, maybe taking the Lecturer is better. We do need more early play, but yeah, let's take that. Another is a Scarab one or some early. How are we doing on creatures? 13 creatures, fine. Okay, I'll take this and Scatters here. Planar Engineering. Third copy of Essence, I don't think it's necessary. Sure, I'll play the Engineering maybe. Nothing else piques my interest here. Okay, I'll play the first year. Actually, let's take the mascot for some chunkers. Okay, Cupid Colony came back. Also a Lecturer, but we need some 2-drops. Okay, second Cube Colony. What is this? We do have some. I think we have actually one. Well, 2 X spells. Let's just take the colony here. Okay, Reflected Thunder. Yeah, we were on the right colors. I don't know how good our deck is, honestly, but let's take that. Betrayal. Actually, take a pterodactyl. I think we have enough interaction. Run behind is more interaction. All right. Our recommendations are untapped. Are Timur. I don't think there's any other cards we want to add here, so we have to make some cuts. Let's see how our curve looks. Let's see what cards are cuts. That's always a cut. We have some internet problems, so the draft didn't went as well. Do you want to play that? Maybe not. I feel like the splash should be the Stallion and the Critique. Flow State, Sorcery, Instant, Sorcery, Instant. Okay, we need to make 6 cuts here. 2 mountains, I think, is too much. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sorry, 5, 6, 7, 8. 7, 8. We cut mountain and add an island. 6, 7, 8. 7, 8, and 3. It's fine. The concoctors can go. Also, the Biomancer is not its best in this deck. We do want the planar engineering, I guess. We have some big spells to cast. Guess got the Visionary Dance. 4 more cards. How many spells we have to cast this? Instants or sorceries? 4 and 5. I guess 2 only. It's not great. Yeah, well, and the critique, I guess, is an X mana spell. I could trigger that. Maybe the Tide Color is not as best in this deck. Us not having much in terms of big spells that could trigger the 10. You know, the second part of the opus. I still don't want to cut it. What I mean, we can cut the Biomancer, I guess, having like Sun Scatter, so we can, you know, cast on turn 2. We don't need maybe the 2-drop. At this point, how desperate are we to you know, to play these red cards? How vital is that for a deck? I think our deck could work still without those, right? All right. Also not triggering the, you know, the 5, the second part of opus that much hurts this card a little bit too. So yeah, let's take those. Let's take the, and you know, add 2 more here. All right, 1 more cut. One more cut. I guess the engineering. Or the Quandrix charm. It's not that exciting, honestly. Do we have time to cast this? Is the question. Alright, let's cut that. Alright, that's the deck. First draft, Strixhaven. Let's see how we do. Alright, first game, Quandrix was open. Let's see. It works. Hand looks great. Skip it up. All right. Cuboid Colony pass. The pro representing a Essence Scatter here. So let's fire off or stock up. Increment. Take 2. How are we doing on lands? We're stuck on... Actually, let's take the Virtuoso and a land. And attack for 2. I feel they're holding Essence Scatter there. I'm not falling for that. Well, that was a little underwhelming. Let's move on to game number 2. All right, hand looks good. We are on the draw though. Graduation day, so we're playing against the Silver Quill deck. I think we do play this, right? Yeah, I think it's fine. We do want to stop some early curving with this. That's a good one. I mean, that's rough. We could destroy the enchantment. It's gonna start adding a bunch of counters on that. I was wondering if we should have kept the Quandrix charm up and just counter that. But if it becomes a race, it becomes a race, I guess. Just play the Lecturer, attack for 2. And they're gonna attack for 4 and draw a card. I mean, if, you know, they do. I'll attack for 5, I guess. But, oh, actually this becomes attack for 4. Alright. Yeah, I'm not gonna block with my Lecturer, so you can draw your card. Alright. Next turn they're gonna have... Well, they need the tokens to trigger this. I think we just go, you know, 4-drop, attack. Actually, I guess cast. We can leave Quandrix charm up, I think, or no? 1, 2, 3. No, actually we can. Let's just play Berta. Play Berta. Trigger. Attack. For 3 in the air. This is the turn where could get run over, actually. Third graduation date. So one of the creatures is gonna be very big. Well, they're not triggering the repertoire. Had a bunch of payoffs, but no actually enablers, unless they have like a, you know, instant enabler. Okay. This actually triggers that. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 mana. So we can tap this and leave this up. No, actually we can just cast this, right? Or we can cast this. Oh, let's cast. Actually, yeah, no, let's cast that. So let's tap for 2 and untap, cast this. Let's add, I guess, blue. And I guess we can cast this too, right? Yep, let's cast that too. Now we go to combat and attack for deer. And we pass. We'd have Quandrix charm up, right? Because we can. Oh no, we don't. Oh, my bad. It's learning, I guess. I mean, if they draw something to target stuff, it could get really ugly here. Okay, they drew a creature. So we can create a 1/1, right? No, we can't, right? Yeah. Yeah. a 1/1 is a 1/1, I guess. Okay, play that. Can we make this grow? I think we can. Because this for 5. But we should be able to. X equals 3 actually. So we have 2, 3, 4, 5. I mean, because 3 is 5. We do that. We leave Quandrix charm up, right? Yeah. Yeah, I mean, weird game, I guess. I mean, they had all the payoffs in play and none of the enablers, which could happen in decks like that. They need careful balance, and playing 3 of those enchantments, I don't think it's good. You know, because you really need the enablers. All right, let's go to the next one. All right, moving into the 2-0 bracket. Let's see what we have here. Missing a color, but we have some plays. If we draw another land, we can play our Yahtzee and draw some cards. Sure. We have to be careful if we start milling opponents if they are in lore hold. Alright, so thankfully we draw our card, or green. Next turn we play that. Sell the colony. Yep, just play on curve. Draw 2 cards, discard 2 cards. This. I do want to cast this. But, I mean, next turn. Next turn we can keep this up, I guess. Yeah. Attack 2. Okay. That's solid. No attacks. Alright, we played the Taplan here. And your end step, right? Yeah, let's attack for 2 in the air. I mean, they can double block that. Next turn they attack. Do we mind if we trade that for this too? I guess we do. We just attack and just pass the turn. Attack with the best. They want to trigger their life gain stuff. Okay, take one. What are they playing? All right, we're countering. We're milling them, I guess. Okay, this is an instant, so we don't have to play it. We could do this for 2. Create 2 2/2s, but we have some direction here. So yeah, let's just attack for 2. I'm gonna do one of these 2. This is sorcery, so we can't do it at instant speed. Alright, they're gonna attack for the best again, I guess. I'm not gonna block. Maybe they have a second educator I wanna play. That's okay. I think I'm gonna add the 3/3 to the board, put a little more pressure on them. Yep, that's fine. Surveil 2. I guess we could keep stock up. I'm not interested in the Essence Scatter at this point. How many cards they have in the graveyard? 15. This is instant. But at this point, I think we're winning by milling. Yeah, let's play this end of the turn. Let's play that at instant speed. There are 13 cards in their hand. At this point, I don't really mind losing Yahtzee. That's a good one. Sure. But I think at this point the tide color, they have 13, 14 actually. So it's not quite lethal. So let's cast that. Mill them 10. Yeah, they're dead. They weren't dead, but they probably draw another instant sorceries, cast 2 instant sorceries, and just mill them. Alright, 3-0. Let's move to the next game. Alright. Can't believe I was about to cut that 1-drop. That won me the game. It says Scatter on the play is not terrible. Well, not the best of hands, but I'll keep it. Do we want to keep Essence Scatter? Is the question. To counter their 2-drop. 2-drops in the silver quill that I am afraid of. I don't know. Let's just play a 2-drop. We don't have any. We don't have any reasons to play the very solid. Let's play this. Keep up Essence Scatter up. It's gonna become a 3-3. But there's not much we can do. But pass the turn. They're probably gonna tap my thing. Throw a card. Yeah, this is the card we're afraid of, I guess. I'm gonna tap my thing, put 2 counters on the, or 1 counter each. Alright, that's fine. I really is not doing anything this turn. Alright, let's think here. Our only option here is play the colony, cast flow state, get a card, and pray. Sounds good to me. Okay, we'll take that, I guess. I don't think passing a. I think we can even pay that, so let's just pass the turn. This turn is gonna be really rough. They're gonna cast the Interceptor Prepare spell, most likely. Yep. Tap one of my creatures. Tap for a bunch. We'd have 5-drop and a 6-drop. Okay. Just attack for 3 is not bad. I'll trade my 2-2 for your 2-2. If you guys would, yeah. I'll definitely trade. I guess it wasn't the worst scenario here, but we're not like in a. We're not in a great shape here. More of we just have to stand back now. It's gonna pass the turn. It's gonna pass the turn. Any sort of removal is very bad for me. I feel like they were fired or something by now. They're taking a bunch, taking some time. I feel like they probably have something, but they try to figure out what to do. It's probably something targeting at the cube colony so that the Inkling Mascot gets flying, gets in for a bunch more damage. Playing the 6 is gonna be great next turn. Add some more counter source stuff. Well, that's good. Well, they're setting up. They're setting up. And yeah, let's have to do that. The stun counter is gonna go need to start finding our stock ups and our draw spells. This could get really ugly here. They play a creature, Abigail becomes prepared. Yeah, of course, she becomes prepared. They don't have the mana to cast anything here. That's a really good draw. Let's start by casting it then. Stock up, picking 2. I think Berta definitely. How much mana do I have left? 4, right? So I can play Berta. So Berta is 1. And a Reacher, I don't think it's... I feel like this could trigger more of my stuff, right? There are 4... Berta is not going to trigger anything, but that can. And that's a 3/3. But this guy is also like kind of like a card draw, so it's tricky. Okay, I'll take the spell. That. Decline. They're popping off next turn. They are really popping off. They are gonna be able to cast 2 spells with Repartee. We're not putting any pressure on them. They're gonna have 2 flyers, have 1 blocker. Counter, and then I give something flying, so they're gonna have 2 flyers. Yeah, I'll have to wait here. Yeah, removal is not good. So yeah, they're gonna attack for a bunch in the air. Okay, that's dead. They have 6 damage in the air now. They could add more, casting one of those, or give something else flying and attack for a bunch more. Yeah, that's 8 damage in the air. Okay. So that's lethal in the air. Block. Block. Like that. Oh. So I think I'm gonna attack with the 6/6 here. Because I can block. Play this, block here. Give something else flying. So it's not looking great because they give this flying. They have lethal, right? Yeah, but I have to start attacking here. Stuck with that only. I'm gonna take it. I mean, they have lethal next turn. Sure. Well, at least 1. Yeah, we're dead, right? What? Okay. Yeah, this is what you don't want with this reperted X. I mean, we don't have bad board, but they start to trigger all the stuff. It's just really bad. Yeah. GG's. Good beats. All right. Good game. Yeah, our only chance is that they didn't realize that they didn't attack there, but yeah, they saw the play. Let's go to next one. All right, on the play, hand looks okay. Essence Cutter. I think we should curve out here. Decline. Follow the limerence. Look at top 4, put 1 creature. That's okay, I guess. Let's just curve out here. Gas D. Throw 2 and discard 2. We do want to play that. Maybe the Scutter and the flow state. The flow state is one that we're definitely going to get rid of. The exhibition type caller, you can make an argument. Next turn we're going to play this. Then next turn we're going to play this and this. Doesn't look bad, so yeah, let's do that. Decline, attack 2. All right. So we're just gonna keep curving out. Decline. I'm gonna need to trade that. Okay. Let's see what they play here. They're representing a removal spell there, probably. Embrace Spark is pretty solid. This is not growing. This is, right? Yeah. Removal spell here. I think we play this. Up, smell them. I put Witherbloom in the grave, and they probably have the pull up in the grave. Let's see, we have 5 mana. I don't care about the charm. I think I'm gonna pick just the 2 cards. I know the non-land cards. And then I'm just gonna attack. No. I'm gonna attack with both. Will I have the removal spell for this? It's fine. They want to use the removal spell. Okay, they're gonna trade. No, they're gonna chump that, kill that, and then pass. Alright, that's fine. They use their combat trick there. Can bounce that if you want next turn. Okay, we're definitely bouncing that next turn. And this is ward 1. It's got 6 mana. Interesting. Another option is passing. We don't have 2 attack, right? They could have like the -3/-3. Let's just pass. Ooh, last gas spin that. Alright. Heal you for 10. Okay, no blocks. Okay. Have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we're short. It's a 3, 7. Play the blocker, the Vastland Scavenger, and leave up Essence Scatter and Vanishing Betrayal. Or we can play this for 3, 8. So 3, 3. So 4, 3. Let's play this. And let's pass. Leave both up. Root manipulation. Okay. Sure. Yeah. We're dead, right? Yeah, this is what... Jesus Christ. How big is that thing? Alright, we block there. We block here. We can take 6, 10, can bounce something. So what if we they have menace even? Jesus Christ. So we do this. Now we're dead, right? I don't think anything saves us here. Block that. Flicker this. Take 9, 10. Okay, I guess 6, 8, 10. That. And then use this. Okay. Uh, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we can put 7 in the X. Actually, let's leave Essence Scatter, I guess. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 7, so 5 in the X. 5. Yep. And 3. I put them to 12. This is a 2-turn clock. They attack for 3, go to 5. Sure. Yeah. Yep. All right. Yep. Top deck battle. It's a good top deck. Top deck battle. Oh my lord. Okay. That's alright, I guess. Let's attack with the 6/6. Turn clock. Please draw land. Surveil. Surveil's good. Surveil's good. Alright. Attack for 6. Have to block now. Sure. Alright. That's pretty good. Oh my god. Alright, we can't attack anymore. Because they... Well, they have to block. If they block with this 2, they take 2 anyway. They block with this. I have this block for both of those. Yeah. They block. Yeah, they have to block this here, right? And then I kill one of this. No. I have to block with 6/6 here because they trample. Yep. Ah, that makes 2/1/1s. I forgot about that. Ah, the surveillance. The surveillance, man. Any big spell wins here. Instant or sorcery. Ah, that's so close, bro. That's so close. They do have stuff. What do I have in my deck? Yeah, whatever. The surveillance make the difference here. Smooth and draws. Okay. Just have to defend. Oh, that's a big guy. Have to survive one more turn, but I don't know if we can do it. Okay, well, hold on. It's just exactly lethal, right? With the 2 damage there. Yeah. Yep. They didn't surveil on the upkeep, I guess. I don't know if they knew. Oh, well, they knew the only card they held up, so I don't know what they have. But if they put 2 more points in that mascot, we're dead. And it's gonna have 2 more points, so I think, yeah, that's lethal. Yeah, I don't have anything in my hand. The mascot is gonna be a 6. I can block only 2 creatures, and the 2 mascots are gonna go. Yeah, that's exactly lethal. Exactly lethal. All right. Yeah, good beat. They top deck better than us. Yeah, they have it. Okay. Good game. I don't know if we could do something different there, but what are you gonna do? Let's go to the next one. All right. 3 and 2. This hand looks sketchy. We're on the draw, which is not great. I'll keep. Quandrix. All right. 1/1. Sure. Wild Hypothesis. Sorrel 2. Alright. Let's pass the turn. The Essence got up. Hopefully we can use it. 1. Yep. Not much to do here. Okay, I guess that's something. I'll just play Pterodactyl. Costs 2. have a bunch of expensive spells in my hand, so I think playing that is not bad. Next turn we go Fractal Thunder. Oh, more monoliths. Okay, play that. Just curving out. Yeah, attack opportunity is fine. Turn 6, we play the mascot. If they start playing like converge cards, it's gonna be rough. No blocks. They have Anza Scatter, would be bad too. Good. Okay. Gonna lose 2 life. Please let me lose 2 life. They could have Anza Scatter, but what are you gonna do? You have to just play the stuff. Okay, stun. And I'm just gonna attack for 3. Alright, that's fine. No problem. Next turn we go in Castle. Alright, they're Helmet. That's good. Play that. Alright, let's attack, I guess. Draw 3. If I make that a 5 is 8. No, I don't think it's enough. But yeah, 2 and 3 is fine. And just play our cuboid colony. Make a 3/3. Ooh, raw. That's scary. Can we win here though? They do have to block a bunch of stuff. Cubic colonies in the air. 6/6. We can tap something. They tap here, they block here, take 6. Yeah, that's lethal, right? Increment, stun this, and then tap with everything. And to block the 5, I will take more than lethal, so. Alright. Good curve. And 4 and 2. Let's go to the next one. Sure. On the play, hand looks good. Yeah. I'm going to leave Essence Cutter up here. That didn't work. Yeah, I'll pass. Okay, then play this. Now decline. Oh lord.
Sit down.
Alright.
I have life.
Two essence scatters. Great. Attack this guy.
Remedial.
To try to put some pressure in. Yeah, that's the, one of the biggest bomb in the set, so. Alright.
Your failure was
Destroy. 5 mana. So what we can do here? Play Berta. We just can't. You essence scatter up. Then maybe they play a creature. Surveil too. It's -3 to kill, right? So yeah, I don't want to like kill my life.
never take growth for granted.
6 mana. Play Virtuoso. I'm gonna add blue. After that, stock up into this and that.
Amateur.
Not looking good here. We're gonna gain life, kill the Virtuoso.
This will only sting for a moment.
Let's play this for... No, wait, what are you doing? What are you doing, game? Why are you tapping? Oh, I have to green after that, right? Yeah. That's it. Draw 2, discard 2. It's funny that I'm discarding the 2. Those 2. This playing fucker is really annoying.
Tja, I knew you were unprepared. I can heal you.
Shamanic Revelation. Jesus Christ, brother. Okay. Draw a bunch of cards. Yeah, we're losing this. What are you gonna do? I think we can lose many of the other creatures here. Sure. So many cards in hand is crazy. Mm, 8 mana. I mean, making a big flyer is not. I mean, they definitely have removal here. Let's just find to live. Let's see what we get. So many dead touchers here. Sure, let's done that. And pass.
The right spell turns poison to medicine.
9. So I can put 4 in the X. If I attack with the 6/6, they can block with the Dead Toucher. I don't really care. So yeah, let's attack here. I mean, they have to block with more than the 1/1, I guess. I mean, they could have the shrink spell. Sure. Yeah. Something. I don't think I can do that, but it's fine. 2, 2, 2, 1. Yeah, sure.
You should know better.
3, 4, 4. Sure. And then I guess I'm making 4, 6, 8. 2 4/4s. Oh, 4 4/4s. Okay. I really hope they don't have the.
I have life essence to spare.
They don't have the. Board wipe. They have 1 free block for one of these, and this. They have 2 dead touchers. They can kill those things also. They're at 45. Can make a big pterodactyl. Okay. Honestly, let them figure it out. Let them figure that out. All right. Sure. We have 2 cards in hand. We have 8, 9, so we can put 7.
This
Okay.
is merciful.
I don't know. This planeswalker feels unbeatable if you defend him correctly. Attack with the 6/6. Yeah, let's have to wait. I mean, if we draw our 1-drop and mill them,
Never take growth for granted.
that's, I guess, our only way out. Sure. That would be 1 wing. Yep. So yeah, that's our only. Sure. end the turn. So yeah, I mean, strategy here is just draw that.
You're dismissed.
And cast this. Have 7 cards to do it. Just have to block in a way we can survive here, I guess. I don't think we can survive here. Yeah. GG's. All right. First experience with Strixhaven. I don't think you need to. Nice bunch little. Let's see if we had that coming. Yep. Well, not really. This was the next card we're gonna draw. But anyway, good beats. I mean, this Planeswalker is really strong. We couldn't kill it early enough, and they had so much value. So sad, but 4 wins not terrible for this deck, I guess. I don't know yet how Quandrix, if Quandrix is like really good, but honestly, I feel like every school having like the correct synergy and a good curve, good draws could like go far enough. So yeah, I guess guys, that's gonna do it for this this draft today. Hope you guys enjoy. If you like the content, please like, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys next time. Bye bye.